Okay, we are back with the predictions in association with Match Bingo. Sam, what are the scores on the doors after last week, round 26?
Oh, you've extended your advantage, mate. So you were 44 points. I was 42. You scored 6 this week, taking you to 50. I scored 4 points, taking me to 46. And the reasoning behind that advantage, mate, and that victory is that you got QPR v Watford as a 2-1 away win on the nose, 3 points. You got another 3 results correct, not the score lines, and I got 4 results correct. So, given that you got that one on the nose, mate, that's given you another 2 points on me. The lead now is 4 points.
I am off to Watford to get my poster of Jake Livermore for my wall. Let's get into this coming up, Sam. And do you want to go first or second this week?
I'll kick off, mate.
And you're going to kick off with Mick Beale's impotent Sunderland against, frankly, on Friday night, Liam Rossinia's impotent Hull. A low scorer, methinks?
Yeah, it feels as if Hull maybe this is the PR coming out of the club, maybe aren't getting the rub of the green at the moment. I've spoken about their attacking threats. I think they'll score. I think it'll probably be a draw. I'll take my 1-1. How's that? I'll take my 1-1 early.
He's gone straight in with his 1-1. So I was going to say 1-1, Sam. So I need to find a winner from somewhere. I think I might go with home advantage here then. I can't really pick anything between the two teams. Home advantage, and I will go 2-1, and I will move us straight on to the Saturday early kickoff. Obviously, as an Ipswich fan, I have a vested interest in Southampton not winning. But let's be honest, everyone's expecting them to win. I've predicted Southampton to win probably about 8 weeks in a row now and been right for most of them. Why change the habit of a lifetime? Russell Martin to go back to the Liberty, Sam. He's going to take liberties and he's going to win this one comfortably. Swansea 0, Southampton 3.
I think there's going to be a case of maybe Luke Williams knowing Russell Martin and the staff so well. First home game, I think he'll have them really well prepared, really well motivated. I think it's a difficult game for Southampton. I think the unbeaten run goes on. I'm going to take my 2-2.
Wow. And Saints to drop points, but the unbeaten run we've got both of us predicting the unbeaten streak to go to 20 games, which is sensational. This is a big one down at the bottom, Sam. Blackburn versus Huddersfield. We did a bit earlier in the week on the Championship check-in podcast about the potential of anyone getting pulled in. These are the type of games where you can pull someone in. Can Blackburn pull Huddersfield in?
This is absolutely a game where I could see Huddersfield going there, putting everyone behind the ball and doing a job. Maybe that's doing them a disservice. Maybe there is the opportunity to be a little bit more front foot and a bit more attack-minded, given Blackburn's defensive woes. But you catch my drift. I think Huddersfield could very easily win this 1-0, but I'm not going to go for that. I'm going to go for Blackburn. The sense in me stronger that Blackburn could get it right. So I'm going to go for both teams to score. I'm going to go for Blackburn to win, relatively comfortable, have one of those days, 3-1.
Well, being as you've laid that out, and this is what we do a lot here. One of us gives
I
one
laid
scenario.
I laid out 30 seconds of something that made absolutely zero sense. But
yeah, but I might
it.
back it. I might back it now, just because you've done it, just because that'll irritate you if it's actually right. So I will go for the chaos. And sorry, Rovers fans, absolutely nothing against Blackburn, and we've enjoyed watching them. So I'm going to steal Sam's scenario then, that Blackburn have 18 shots and 3 XG and don't score, and Huddersfield do. Let's go Blackburn 0, Huddersfield 1, which would hot up the relegation picture. It's Bristol City versus Watford. I wonder if a certain ex-Swindon wide player who you like, Sam, might be in at Bristol City working with Liam Manning again by this. We don't know. We're recording on Monday, of course. Bristol City versus Watford. I didn't think Watford were that convincing against QPR. So I don't actually see them going to Bristol City and winning. Let's be very boring. I'm going to play a 1-1, Sam, if that is okay by you. What are you saying, Bristol City, Watford?
Yeah, I'm going to go for the 3 goals in this game, and I'm going to continue talking while I decide which way they're going to go. I'm going to go for Bristol City to be a little bit fatigued, possibly after a famous cup win over West Ham on Tuesday night.
Love it.
I'm going there tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to that. I just think the added game. I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with Watford. I think they beat Chesterfield, didn't they? If memory serves me right, in the FA Cup. So they'll have a free week, possibly the fresher. Just a bit of inconsistency at City. Weren't good at the weekend. Credit Ryan Lowe. We haven't said that tonight for the triple change at Preston at the weekend at half time. I'll go for 2-1 to Watford.
And we're going to stick with you, Sam. It was Parkin's pick were Middlesbrough, and they're at home to bottom of the league. So I'm assuming you're going home win here, Middlesbrough Rotherham.
I am, but I'm going absolute filth. 1-0. Eyes on me Tuesday night at Stamford Bridge, and they've been pretty good, haven't they? Not just going on the Chelsea performance, but there's been a few high-profile 1-0s at home against bigger sides in the division. I'll expect them to be too strong for Rotherham.
I'll go more comfortable then. I will go a 2-goal margin of victory. I'm going to go Middlesbrough 3, Rotherham 1, which moves us on to... Why am I having issues calling this? Norwich versus West Brom. I can see all 3 outcomes being plausible in this one. You could see West Brom nicking a nice tight away win. You could see Johnny Rowe or Sarah or Sainz or someone seeing Norwich home. So I suppose I'd better land down the middle. I've played my boring 1-1. I haven't played my Desmond. Here it comes, Sam. Norwich 2, West Brom 2. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm with you. It's a difficult one to call. Nice for Corberán to have Thomas Asante doing what he did at the weekend with DK now in reserve. An opportunity to rotate those two. Do you know what? Let's go. Coming of age weekend for Norwich. Home win. 2-1.
2-1 to Norwich. We are going to be immediately back with the predictions. Just a quick word about our lovely sponsors at Match Bingo. If you can see my card here, if I can sort my lighting out, which is always a nightmare, that is an Arsenal versus Crystal Palace Match Bingo card, Sam. And that game is, I think, on Saturday lunchtime. And the reason I've already got one of these is because Match Bingo will give you a card here for free for Arsenal versus Crystal Palace. We've had fun with Match Bingo. If you're worried about the cost, don't worry. Match Bingo, go and download the app. If you want to go via the website, you can. Let them know we've sent you matchbingo.co.uk/BBFC. And if you want to play Arsenal, Crystal Palace, Saturday, 12:30, add a little bit extra spice to your game. You can get a free card at Match Bingo. I didn't write down your prediction for Norwich West Brom, Sam. What was it?
2-1 to Norwich.
2-1 to Norwich. My bad. And you are up with Plymouth versus Cardiff.
Plymouth v Cardiff. I'll go for the home win. I think that Cardiff are having difficulties, aren't they, maintaining the consistency of the early part of the season, but they're still liable to get a result as well. They're inconsistent. That's what they are. But I'll go for that home strength to see Plymouth over the line. I'll go for 2-0.
I'm thinking along similar lines. I'm thinking it's a low-scoring game, and I'm thinking it's a home win because it's Plymouth. So I am going to go, you've taken 2-0. I'll have to go 1-0 then. Argyle, I can see them just keeping the relegation 3 at arm's length all the way through till Easter, and then they're pretty much safe then, aren't they? Speaking of safe, QPR may not be. They're at home to Millwall. Again, I agree with you, Sam, what you said on the check-in, that you look at the players on paper and it doesn't kind of match up. They're kind of flaky, and I can see Millwall getting something from this. So I'll go for the draw, but I'm not going to back Rangers to win, Sam. And I'm going to go 1-1 again. QPR 1, Millwall 1.
I think things can change with, possible signings at QPR. I'm not giving up hope, but considering I backed them last week and they failed to deliver for me, I think Millwall could get back to winning ways with a clean sheet. I'll go for a horrible 1-0 away win.
Yeah, that was in my thoughts as well as as a solution to that one. Sheffield Wednesday, Sam, at home to in-form Coventry is up next.
I'd like a bonus point here, please.
Hello, is he going to predict a Wednesday win?
I am.
Oh, you get a bonus point for that then.
3-2, Sheffield Wednesday.
That's magnificent. That's almost worth 4.5. In the event of a tie next week, you get an extra half a point if it's a tie as well. 3-2.
It was just zero reasoning either. Well, Coventry are good fun, aren't they? Coventry are going to get goals now. I think they're thriving, aren't they? Cov, and I just think, Sheffield Wednesday, they put up 3 past hole, didn't they? 10-men hole recently. And I think
don't change your mind. It's a quality.
No, I just think a couple of decent home games for them. Coventry and Watford, despite Coventry's form, going into that Huddersfield game with a bit of momentum.
Well, being as you've done that, I'll just back Coventry then because they're in good form, and I'll go against you. I will go Wednesday to score. Maybe Coventry to grab a late winner or something like that. Wednesday 1, Coventry 2. It is Stoke versus Birmingham next. Oh, can't call this one. You're quite high on Stoke at the moment, Sam, and you're saying they're defending better. Birmingham got to go away from home with a new manager. Do you know, I think I'm going to back Stoke. Stoke 1, Birmingham 0.
Yeah, I can see that. I could see that. I'm going to play the double 1-1, if that's okay. I'm going to go for 1-1 here as well. You went 1-0, did you?
I went 1-0 Potters, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go 1-1.
We got to flip the screen over on Footmob. Leeds, probably heavy favourites here against Preston.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say you could go for something outlandish here and I'd give you the bonus point, but I'm not going to give you a bonus point for a Leeds home game.
No.
Preston got that win. Maybe they'll improve, but 3-1 Leeds.
Yeah, I've got to back Leeds to win this one, and I think they're poised, aren't they? Just poised to strike. 3-0. I'll take 1 goal out of your prediction, Sam, and I'll go 3-0 to Leeds. Sorry, Preston fans, which means I've got to conjure up something magnificent if I want a bonus point this week from Leicester versus Ipswich. That either means I need to predict a high-scoring game or an Ipswich win. I don't think Ipswich are going to beat Leicester, Sam. So would I get a bonus point for 2-2 or would I have to go 3-3?
No, I'll give you a point for 2-2.
Okay, I'll go 2-2, and that's a bonus point then, Sam. It's our mouth-watering matchup. Round out the predictions. Let us know what you think.
I haven't said mine yet.
Yeah, you're rounding out the predictions.
I missed the vital word there, didn't I? A show of strength, a show of power, a show of quality.
Oh, don't like where this is going. He's going to say 3-0.
3-1 again. 3-1. I'll take the 3-1 on Leeds and I'll take the 3-1 on Leicester Ipswich.
A 3-1 double. Outstanding stuff. Now, we hope this is not too unpopular decision to move this show over to Wednesday. We thought it might be better, the proximity to the end of the week, having just moved the championship checking forward to Monday. What that does mean, and we promise we read them in the comments, we're not doing it live anymore, so you can't go in the chat. You're going to have to go down there in the comments and pop your predictions in. Also, let us know how you scored during the week, whether you beat myself or Sam, and keep up. 1 point for the correct outcome, 3 points for the correct scores. As ever, we will link back. If you click above Sam's head where it says Match Bingo, you'll be able to watch the Championship check-in podcast. There you go. He's nodded it.
I went the other way just to appease the fella who pulled me up on it last week. He enjoys.
Oh, it's impossible. It mirrors you unless you press mirror. You don't know which way you're going, do you? So, but yeah, we hope this is cool. Moving this part of the show over to Wednesday, and we hope you enjoy it, and we hope you get involved in the comments. And if you haven't seen us on the podcast, then do click up by Sam to check that out.